Hi, my name is Caroline Rumi. I'm a trainer for Davincia. Today, I'm presenting the capsule on sunscreens. Note that my tips and advice do not replace those of a recognized health professional, so I encourage you to consult them at all times to get answers to your health questions. In this capsule, we'll discuss UVs, SPF, skin damage, the role of the skin flora, screens versus filters and their impact on health today, and the role of marketing in all of this. Nathalie, the founder of Davincia, is dedicated to creating high-quality natural sun care products. She aims to improve the health of the planet, humans, and the reproductive system. When it comes to fertility, it's crucial to avoid certain toxic substances, including synthetic sunscreen filters. In the past, natural sunscreens were not very user-friendly. They were often whiter, pastier, oilier, had unpleasant odors, and were separated. Some natural products include undesirable substances in their formulation, so it's important to be vigilant. At Davincia, our laboratory is NPN certified, and our sun care collection has a natural product number from Health Canada because we believe in doing things the right way. We're proud to announce that we've been awarded the Best Canadian Brand Award at Les Nouvelles Esthétiques Convention, which was themed on innovation. The award was mainly given for the biocompatible care patent, but also the innovation of our sunscreen products. Finally, we have user-friendly sun care that is also pleasant to use. We've also received extensive press coverage for our sunscreen products, which have been described as very clever, intelligent, and effective. Here is more press coverage in some of Quebec's most influential newspapers. When discussing sun protection, we usually refer to UV rays, A and B. Did you know there are also UVC rays? So what exactly do UVs do? UVA rays will color the skin, but they're also responsible for breaking down collagen and causing premature aging and even cancer. So, UVA rays give us the golden color we like. In tanning salons, UVA rays are used to provide quick skin coloring. However, there is a downside. These same rays destroy skin tone, cause premature aging, and develop cancers more easily. UVB rays cause inflammation, sunburns, and cell damage. The good side is that they warn us of the damage we create. So when we show signs of redness on the skin, our body tells us, hey, try to avoid this situation. It hurts and it's not pleasant. UVC rays are the most harmful form of UV radiation, but fortunately, the ozone layer still blocks them. Depending on phototypes, how long does it take for the skin to burn at zenith? We talk about phototypes because sun resistance depends on skin color. The more tanned your skin, the more integrated natural protection you have into your skin. And it's something that only sometimes acquires over time. Even if you have fair skin and tan more efficiently during the summer season, you're not less likely than another person to develop cancers or problems related to unprotected sun exposure. So be careful and be vigilant. Those with dark skin since birth will intrinsically have better resistance to radiation. So how long does it take for the skin to burn at zenith? Well, zenith is between noon and 2 p.m. A person with fair skin, light eyes, and hair will start showing signs of skin burning within 5 to 10 minutes of not wearing sun protection. A person with phototype 2 and slightly darker skin will stay in the sun for 20 minutes before showing signs of skin redness. Phototype 3 will be exposed for 30 minutes before signs of burning appear. Phototype 4, 50 minutes, and phototypes 5 and 6, very dark skinned, can stay for more than an hour before showing signs of sunburn without any protection at zenith. So an SPF 10 will allow you to stay in the sun without burning 10 times longer during zenith than without protection. For example, if you're phototype 1 and burn after 5 minutes, applying an SPF 10 will allow you to stay 50 minutes before burning instead of 5 minutes without protection. The thing about SPF 50. Be cautious and read the labels because they mostly contain chemical filters. So the difference between SPF 30 and SPF 50 is about 3% more blocked rays. Between 3% protection difference versus the negative impact on your health, we recommend SPF 30. Here's a quick word about UV index. The intensity of UV radiation is directly proportional to skin damage. The UV index 11 is extreme, so when we talk about UV index of the day, between 0 and 16, 16 being the top, 11 is presented as extreme in places like in South America and Australia. That's where UV index are generally the highest. Now, some people use it as a tanning indicator. The higher the UV index, the faster they think they will tan. Now, here's a shocking number. 80% of skin damage is caused by the sun. We're discussing damage such as brown spots, wrinkles, sagging, and skin dehydration. Dilated pores on the face, sagging skin, cuprose, rosacea, and premature aging. Consider the décolleté of women as a visual example. If you take the skin of the décolleté, move it around a bit, pinch it lightly, and then do the same with the skin right next to the décolleté. You can visibly see the stark difference between the two, highlighting the impact of skin damage. The more exposed skin will often be thinner, less taut, and stained with much more damage than the next. You'll notice a difference if you look at the skin underneath the inside of the arm rather than the top of the arm. There's still a sign of aging on the top of the arm that is not present on the inside of the arm. Exposed areas will show more signs of aging, and remember, around 80% of skin damage is directly related to radiation. Now let's talk about photoaging. What is it? Photoaging is caused by blue light, a color of the visible spectrum that the human eye can perceive. It's a short, intensely flickering wave, which is why it dramatically stimulates us. Smartphones, flat screens, laptops, fluorescent lighting, Dell bulbs, and even billboards. Imagine those who live in Times Square. Now, how stimulating is it for them in New York? So these types of lights can alter the quality of the skin. So be careful with blue lights. In 2018, French scientific studies showed that blue light alters the structure of epidermal cells. It reduces collagen quality because it also decreases its production. So not only will the current collagen quality be changed, but also its future production. It also affects the quality of elastin, giving the skin its suppleness and making it more resilient. So it has been proven that blue light accelerates skin aging through oxidation and can also create brown spots. Blue light also causes fatigue and visual damage. Many people wear glasses when working on the computer to protect their eyes. These are sold. Some will install protective plastic screens in front of their screens to help prevent skin and eye damage. So It creates inflammation and headaches, disrupts the sleep cycle, lowers melatonin production, and can also cause depression. And what concerns us the most today? Premature skin aging. I couldn't help but mention all the related damages when talking about the harmful effects of the blue light. So let's protect ourselves from blue lights because they significantly impact us. What is polyaging exactly? Well, it refers to the harmful impact of aggressive elements on the living cells of the skin. These elements include gases, dust, toxic environmental chemicals, and PM2.5 particles, which are 60 times smaller than the diameter of your skin pore, making it easy for them to infiltrate the skin. These particles can accumulate in the skin and are often mistaken for blackheads. Furthermore, the skin can absorb these pollutants so finely that they can enter the bloodstream, pass through the skin barrier, and affect the body, including the blood and even the fetus for pregnant women. We also need to consider the impact of pesticides, ambient perfumes, and various pollutants. Essentially, your skin is constantly battling these pollutants, whether you're indoors or outdoors. The regular exposure to these substances leads to polyaging, which causes the skin to age prematurely, similarly to the effects of blue light. In fact, pollution is currently estimated to accelerate skin aging by 10%. What is a sunburn? Some people mistakenly believe that getting a sunburn will help them tan better afterwards. In reality, a sunburn is cellular destruction and damage. As soon as the skin shows signs of redness, pain, heat, and swelling, it's damaged. Cells have died and your body is signaling distress and fighting against something. This cellular destruction will harm your skin in the short, medium, and long term, leading to various side effects. In severe cases, you can even develop a fever because it takes a lot of energy for your body to repair itself from the sunburn. Essentially, getting a sunburn means that your skin has been injured by solar radiation. It's important to remember that the sun's effect on the skin is significant, as the skin is the body's largest organ. The skin absorbs substances, including creams, when they're applied. Just as hormonal and nicotine patches provide benefits by entering our bloodstream, creams and patches also affect our hormonal system. When we use creams on our skin, the principle of absorption applies. The substances are absorbed by the skin, whether applied to the feet, hands, or face. Now let's delve into the skin's fourth layer, the skin flora. This layer plays a crucial role as the first protective barrier. When we apply a cream or patch, the skin flora is directly impacted. This layer springs into action when a toxic substance is applied to the skin, serving as the initial line of defense. If the skin flora is consistently overwhelmed by attacks and antioxidants can't keep up, the melanocyte steps in. The melanocyte's job is to produce brown spots, which act as a shield to protect the skin from external aggressions. When the melanocyte fails to do its job, cellular damage occurs automatically. Additionally, if you apply silicone or petroleum derivatives to your skin, the skin's microbiome, which consists of microorganisms that protect the skin's flora, will not react favorably to these substances. The skin is alive and it absorbs creams, but also chemical agents. Your skin has defense mechanisms. First, your skin's fourth layer, the flora, is the first line of defense. Second, antioxidants will protect the skin if the skin flora is affected. Third, The melanocytes will start producing melatonin when the first two lines of defense are down. After that, cells are directly affected. So one of the roles of the skin flora is to protect us from UV, blue light, and environmental pollution. It's naturally anti-inflammatory. It helps maintain a suitable pH. It keeps your skin hydrated. It's essential to know what alters it because it is there to provide protection. Applying perfumes, chemical preservatives, exposure to sunlight and pollution, and chemical sunscreen filters to the skin are agents that will alter the quality of the skin flora. I want to present the difference between screens and sunscreen filters to protect your skin. A filter transforms the rays into heat, while a screen reflects them by blocking them. The screen works on the surface of the skin. It reflects agents like solar radiation and blue light to avoid contact with your skin, just like a mirror would reflect light when directed towards it. Meanwhile, synthetic or chemical filters will manage radiation in the skin. Filters can harm the environment by destroying the flora that settles on corals. Chemical sunscreen agents are harmful to coral reefs because they bleach them, destroying the essential microlife for the coral's survival, similar to the flora of our skin. This is why these substances are called bleaching agents. Their interference with the biological integrity of the cell is significant. They can create disruptions at the cellular level in your skin. They necessarily destabilize the pH and also cause dehydration. Additionally, they cause allergies and reactions. More and more people are experiencing dermatitis following the use of chemical filter sunscreens. It's important to note that an agent that contacts your skin today can trigger an allergic reaction within 72 hours. So if you apply a product today and 72 hours later you start showing signs of skin irritation, you must find out where the skin reaction comes from. It's likely a product you applied 3 days before on your skin that's causing the reaction 3 days later. Chemical filters can cause allergies, dermatitis, and can exacerbate eczema. They can be very irritating and disrupt the hormonal system and can also be responsible for hormone-dependent cancers such as breast cancer because they're considered xenoestrogens. Xenoestrogens take the place of estrogen in your body, disrupting the hormonal cycle. Of course, sunscreens that are not mineral-based are harmful to coral reefs. Many beaches now ban sunscreens to protect aquatic fauna. Some places like Mexico and Hawaii have prohibited swimming in the sea with chemical filters to prevent harm to coral reefs. Sun filters harm corals by destroying the small microorganisms on them, which causes them to die due to lack of food. Similarly, imagine what's happening to your skin flora. And unlike mineral sunscreens, they don't protect against fragrances, radiation, oxidation, pollution, heavy metals, and whatnot. Studies have shown that applying certain sunscreen filters can result in plasma concentrations that exceed the safety thresholds defined by the FDA. These harmful sunscreen filters are not rare or obscure. In fact, they're among the most commonly used ones. Here, I've listed the most prevalent ones for your awareness. It's important to understand that chemical sunscreen agents unfortunately rank among the most severe threats to human health and the planet. This is a matter of concern. They have effects that are now proven to be carcinogenic, among other things. The Journal of American Medical Association demonstrated that chemical ingredients such as oxybenzone, avobenzone, and octocrylene are absorbed into blood plasma at concentrations exceeding FDA safety thresholds after a single day of application. Another study linked oxybenzone to birth defects such as Hirschsprung's disease, which affects the intestines of newborns. Studies have shown that benzophenone, a byproduct of octocrylene, can interfere with hormones and reproductive organs, posing potential risk to the fetus. Benzophenone has been detected in amniotic fluid, umbilical cord blood, and breast milk. Research has shown that prenatal and perinatal exposure can cause hormonal disruption and affect the neurological and reproductive development of the fetus. As a matter of fact, many studies are being conducted to see the correlation between these chemical agents and behavioral disorders in children. Our sunscreen not only protects the skin from urban pollution, but also strengthens the skin's flora, making it more robust. It provides cellular protection without interacting with the skin's living cells. It's safe for the skin's flora, the planet, corals, and hormonal and reproductive systems. The sunscreen is moisturizing, water resistant, and suitable for all skin types. All Davincia sunscreen products are water resistant, providing protection during swims, except in seawater where minerals can rub off the sunscreen. In such cases, reapplication is necessary. Additionally, intense physical activity and sweating can cause tiny droplets due to the mineral protection, which is normal. Our sunscreen is non-comedogenic, and so are all maintenance products. Let's talk about some more benefits of Davincia protection. These sunscreens are safe for the whole family, including babies, pregnant women, and breastfeeding women. They don't pose any danger, unlike some other products that should be avoided during these periods. I always think that if a product isn't recommended for pregnant or breastfeeding women, it shouldn't be recommended for anyone at all. Davincia's sunscreens also have anti-aging properties. The face sunscreens contain even more of these properties, as well as agents that help repair the skin. If you have a sunburn and apply the body sunscreen, it can help the sunburn heal faster. The sunscreens contain omegas and are free from silicones, chemical filters, preservatives, nanoparticles, and fragrances. What you need is safe and healthy protection for your health and the environment. Several types of formulas are available depending on what you or your family need. Our Sunbrella collection offers a range of facial sunscreens with unique properties that set them apart from other products. Available in 2 tinted shades, light and medium, these sunscreens can be mixed for contouring and highlighting, allowing you to customize your look. Many of our clients choose to buy both shades for year-round versatility. Sunbrella Face Sunscreen not only provides sun protection, but also contains anti-aging and toning agents. Users often find that it helps to tone and firm their skin, while the light minerals in the sunscreen enhance the complexion, creating a radiant effect and concealing imperfections. This can be especially beneficial in situations with exposure to light, such as during a camera flash or on a computer screen during video conferences, resulting in a beautifully radiant complexion. Natural tinted micas color your skin and blend in to provide a bright, even complexion. These creams contain prebiotics to nourish the skin and serve as an excellent makeup base. Makeup artists recommend using them before applying makeup to ensure a long-lasting and smooth application. Some clients even use them as a standalone makeup product. It's an ideal cream for protecting against cold weather and wind, and using it in the desert, for example, will help retain moisture in your skin and prevent it from drying out. It's a cream that offers physical protection, acting like a second skin. For instance, if you're skiing, it'll shield you from harsh weather conditions such as hail or extreme cold, protecting your skin. Its benefits make it worth considering. When applying Sunbrella Face Sunscreen, it's important to warm it up by rubbing your fingers together and then pressing it onto the skin. Unlike other creams, this one is not massaged into the skin, but rather pressed on. For best results, apply it once your moisturizer has been well absorbed. Every woman should have a tinted mineral powder in her handbag. It's portable and can be used anywhere, in the car, on a boat, on a motorcycle, in an RV, in a backpack, on a hike, and more. Athletes find it especially useful, and it's popular among golfers. Men wanting to protect their scalp can apply it easily without leaving a greasy film, and it's convenient for not washing their hands afterwards. It's also safe for children who enjoy using it because it's fun and different. Our tinted mineral solar powder offers more than just sun protection. With SPF 30, 3 shade choices, and no silicones, it's a standout in the market. We also pack about 20% more powder than our competitors, ensuring long-lasting use. The light minerals provide a natural glow and conceal imperfections, while the tinted powder blends seamlessly into your skin, avoiding a caking effect. Our oils containing omegas, natural SPFs, and vitamins effortlessly blend into your skin, delivering the protection you need. Remember the following. Tinted sunscreen products can stain clothes because they're colored like makeup. So be careful to protect your clothes from face creams and sunscreen powders. If you stain your clothes, the trick is to use Dawn dish soap, precisely the blue one, as it's the most effective for removing the grease and wax that contain the minerals. Use this soap to remove stains from Davincia sunscreen products on your clothes, and you'll see it works very well. We also offer body sunscreen that contains no nanoparticles or silicone, making it a rare find in our industry. It helps hydrate your skin, and when you wash it off in the evening, you may need to rub it a little as the minerals are absorbed into your skin. However, it'll leave your skin looking beautiful, plump, cushioned, and hydrated. This translucent sunscreen is suitable for use on the face and by men and children. However, it doesn't contain the anti-aging agents found in facial sunscreen. This product is primarily meant for the body and face and is suitable for the whole family. Regarding facial sunscreen, we have tints and anti-aging agents. If we have a choice between the two, ideally we'll go for the facial sunscreen for our face and the body sunscreen for the body. Note that the mineral sunscreen powder doesn't replace the facial sunscreen. The sunscreen is physically protected and contains agents that settle on the skin. So if we had to choose between the powder and the cream would be the first choice. The powder can be applied on top, however. But often people ask us if they can use the powder instead of the cream. They don't have the same effect. The cream molds to the skin and provides nutrients, while the powder contains a little oil but not as many valuable active ingredients as the cream. So of course, a man can go directly to the powder. At least he has sun protection. That being said, for all things mineral, it's essential to understand that as soon as we have protection made by minerals, it creates a protective screen on the skin. When we swim excessively or in the sea where there's salt that'll rub against our skin, or if we use a towel to dry off by rubbing our skin, we remove the physical protection. So in all these cases, we no longer have protection. We need to reapply the product. If you sweat, as I said earlier, reapply the product. We must understand that we apply minerals to the skin, and you must use a good layer. And if you forget some areas, you'll see it quite quickly. Davincia sunscreen works very well. We must inform our clients, however, that the protection disappears when we dry off or rub the skin. This is essential, and the product must be reapplied immediately. The collagen lip balm offers SPF 15. Again, lip balms often contain silicones and petroleum, But at Davincia, we don't. So we have antioxidants, anti-aging agents, moisturizers, prebiotics, and collagen to help plump and protect your lips. Now, in terms of marketing, be careful. I'm thinking of some companies that claim to be natural. However, when you read the ingredients, even if they probably have primarily organic ingredients, you realize it does not prevent them from adding synthetic sunscreen filters and silicones. So be vigilant. Ask Davincia for the Toxic Agent Cheat Sheet ebook. We have information for you so that you can read the labels of your sunscreen products and make wise choices. Be aware of the color of the containers or what is written. Even if it's a product in a natural product store, what is only sometimes legitimate is what's inside. So do your homework, please. Remember that when you see an SPF 50, they mainly add synthetic chemical filters. It's a quick clue to alert you. And for silicones, know that silicones are very silky and water repellent ingredients. Often, fragrances are also found in creams, but did you know that they do not mix well with the skin's flora? At Davincia, we use essential oils that also have natural SPF properties. So instead of becoming waste for the skin, the ingredients become friends and food for the skin. So the difference is significant between the two. Be vigilant. Take out your cheat sheet and discuss it with those around you. Also, if you swim in your pool's water, but people around you have applied synthetic sunscreen filters, you absorb them through your skin. That's food for thought. We hope you can communicate this information to as many people as possible so that you can enjoy a healthier life and not be afraid to swim in the sea or pools with friends. Raising awareness is a team effort.